Know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it, they pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I be out of pocket, I be acting rude. Think I gotta chill.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now, ball. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Out left to the wing. Back to ball. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Hero from long range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Sabonis off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
To the inside. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Mobley. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Butler. Here's Garnett. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sabonis. He's guarded by Adebayo. Now Mobley. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low. KG, that's good. Garnett's got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Cleveland. The kick out to Sabonis.
2 minutes.
Pass the Ball. Five to shoot. Driving in. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And here's Garnett. Garnett is doubled. Pass to Adebayo. That one goes. Count it.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Ball. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
That's tipped. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. .55 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Butler. Now here's Garnett. He's got 6. Just 4 to shoot.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Count that one for Mobley.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero from long range. Garnett. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Inside. Adebayo. Evan Mobley getting it down for the Cavaliers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are
Fans, your Powerhouse Dancing.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Drives to the hoop, to the middle. It's blocked, and they recover it. Hero, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Back to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school and his 1 year in college and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Ball with it. Now Garnett defending. Now Sabonis. Outside ball. Kevin Garnett with the steal. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Done. Pass to Garnett. And stolen by Mobley. Ball with it. Screen by Sabonis. And it's Ball penetrating. Garnett with the block. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sinks the three-pointer.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Here's Hero on the money from 12 feet away. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Garnett left side. That shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope with it. Butler covering. The kick out to Ball. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Cavaliers on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Butler. The putback.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Here's Garnett, and it's denied. And they get it back. 3 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Middleton outside. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Mobley. Screen by Sabonis. Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Mobley.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley! Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to...
And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Fast break, here they come. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Pass to Mobley. He takes it in. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Out of hand on it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
And a lot can be said about DeMontis Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Pass to Middleton. Over to the wing. And here is Mobley. Hits it down to Middleton. To the left side wing. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That's time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Garnett outside. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Butler with the ball. Sabonis defending. They get the rebound. Garnett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Mobley.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Ball. There's the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here are the Heat now. Brunson with it. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. Man, what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Garnett, the screen. High post shot. It's deflected. Here's Mobley. He's got 25. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And Garnett misses.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Stolen by Ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sabonis. Now Mobley. The kick out to Sabonis. No good with the triple. Stolen by Middleton. There's Ball with the three.
It's Herro's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so it's Cleveland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
It's time for T-shirts.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's DeRozan. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hardaway from outside. And that one is off. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Herro, that's a two-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. From deep. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Takes it inside. Garnett left side. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this. Oh, yes, sir. So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Hero. The three, and the three ball is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Outside, Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Garnett penetrating. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now, here's Sabonis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
1:30 left in the fourth. Garnett in the post. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Evan Mobley.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Garnett. Adebayo with the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they...
Show now, bring out many men. shade. And I know I'm good for you, babe, like I get babe. Good for you, like I get babe. I can't, she a can't babe. Since you ain't responding, I'm finishing your flag. Screaming in his mic on the store to this day. Too many, cause I'm super clean. I don't like them that be on, I want to see a thing. And I got that swag, pointed like a. Everybody watch you and God gon' watch me. He be looking up to me. I got so much good luck for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so range robber me. All my 12 years ahead like a Doberman.
What's life if you don't live it how you wanna live? Put my heart's intentions into all of this. Then the VIP taking extra. Business moves and new connections equal extra chips. I called my brothers up and I told me we blessed. Pull up on me, family, I just flipped the check. No more flashing back to days when this life was a mess. But I might be kinda standoffish, I'm still playing chess. Cause every around me get labeled a threat. And every